For you, Jaleel, I wanted to talk about for you. What is life after boxing for you like?
I'm like you said. Us fighters are family, man. I know, of course, during my career, I'm focused strictly on boxing. But after I'm done as a fighter, I want to be able to say, oh, I'm done with boxing. Now I'm starting a family, and also being an entrepreneur, because after your boxing career is over, it's not like, oh, boxing comes with a 401k like other jobs do. You have to be able to obtain wealth even after your career is over. So I definitely even now, look into investing in houses, businesses, and so on and so forth for my life after boxing.
With that being said, have you ever had a chance to talk to the Russells about that? Because I think that's one of the things that they're heavy into is the real estate.
Yeah, I talked to a lot of people about it, but most of the moves I leave that up to my dad, because he has experience in the area. So yeah, I leave the moves up to him, and I just pay attention and do my research.
I gotta say, man, I really appreciate your time as always.
Man, anytime, Zeb. You know that. You one of the guys that have brought so much attention to national boxing, but you didn't forget where you're from. And you've had interviews with Jamal Harvey. Congrats, Jamal, on being the youth most valuable boxing athlete of the year for 2019. Going into 2020, I expect great things out of that young man. You've been up at Upton, looking at Malik Hawkins' career, and now you about to see him put himself in a position where he gonna be fighting for a world title soon. It's just you're doing great. So I appreciate everything you're doing for us, and I hope people look out for you, because you're gonna make some big moves.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. As always, you've always opened your doors. Anytime we need interviews, you've always welcomed me with open arms, and I truly, truly appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
And now, any last words to live before we head out?
I'll see y'all in May.
We out.
Right here we got, this is 2018. 2018, the Junior Youth Cup and Eager Hungary. I got a bronze medal here. Some Hungarian money, wraps I fought in.
What was that experience like over in Hungary?
Yeah, it was real different. It was really, really different, actually. The fighting styles were different. Of course, it was kilograms instead of pounds. And I don't know, it felt like it was just like a different atmosphere. Right here, this is my 2017 achievements. Had Western qualified in the JOs. These are the Olympic shoes that Antoine Russell fought in. I got him to sign both shoes for me. Yeah, I got a nice full wall of achievements. Got what's that? Junior Golden Gloves. It's a picture of me and Tank.
What would you say your most prized award would be up here on the wall?
Most prized, my favorite out of all my awards, I think I gotta say these shoes right here. Cause Adrian Broner gave me these shoes, and he was like, man, he told me, he said, you the truth, keep working. And and then most people would probably say, oh, it was a belt or something that was their favorite out of everything, but it was those shoes right there, man. Cause Adrian, growing up, that was my favorite fighter. And for him to give me them shoes and say, man, you doing good, just keep working. It was real inspirational. So, yeah, that's my favorite thing on this whole wall. Out of everything on this wall, that's my favorite thing.
Speaking of Adrian Broner, the first time he met you and gave you those shoes to see where you are today, has he talked to you about that?
Oh yes, definitely. He always real proud of me when it comes to my growth. So yeah, I'm just thankful for the situation I'm at. But let's not get caught up on the shoes. One of my favorite trophies right here. This is from Canada, the Adidas World Cup. This was, what year was this? 2013. Yeah, it might have been 2013, something like that. But yeah, this is one of my favorites too. Put that back. I don't want to mess them up.
Speaking of, what was that experience like there?
Oh, it was nice. It was nice. Canada is. It was a lot like the Americas, but of course things were in French because we were in Quebec, and yeah, the fighting styles were a lot like the Americas. So yeah, that was it seemed almost like any other tournament for real, for real. It was kind of crazy. I got put in the wrong age bracket.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I got put in the wrong age bracket, and I still ended up winning. So,
Speaking of your experience throughout the years in boxing, what would you say was one of your toughest experiences, and how did you overcome it?
Toughest experience. I think I can honestly say, as a fighter, like in a tournament, I think the toughest experience was, well, for any fighter, it would probably be like having to make that weight over and over again for 4 days straight, and still being able to dominate. Like, let's go right here in the what's that, the JOs of 2015. I was able to make weight every day and still dominate. I think I had only fight where a judge thought I lost a round was in my finals fight. Nah, it was semifinals. I got a split decision in the semifinals. But all my other fights I had 5-0 decisions, so for me to be able to dominate despite, you going out there, you cutting the weight every day, you really going out there fatigued. And the fact that I could go out there fatigued and still put on those type of performance, I was really proud of myself about that one.
Speaking of life in general for a young teenage male growing up in this area, man, what would you say is one of your toughest life experiences, and how did you overcome that?
Toughest life experience was, honestly, it's based on, at the time, the neighborhood we lived in, it was, this neighborhood wasn't always the greatest. So, growing up, staying focused, because that's the thing that always beats us young black kids. But, let's get back on these trophies. Down here we got that's the title tournament, that's 2016. That was a good year, because that year at the title tournament, I won my weight and I won outstanding boxing at my age too. Down here, that was from a show like that. Barbershop sponsored the event. Ooh, I ain't gonna move nothing, but it's 1, 2, 3.
What about this trophy right here?
4 belts.
This belt right here.
Oh, that's from Sugarbird title tournament. Oh yeah, that's my fault. I don't know why I didn't say that, but I fought in that tournament 5 times. I won it every year, but the last time I went to the tournament, the 5th and final year I went to it, I won the outstanding boxer and the tournament as well. So yeah, that's a great accomplishment.
Autograph gloves from Gary Russell.
These right here, these are from his pro debut too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, these gloves I got signed by Gary Russell Jr. from his pro debut.
First headgear you got?
First ever headgear. It's a picture of my nephew wearing it. That was a minute ago.
I gotta ask you, man, down in Atlanta, one of the things talked about was you being the LeBron James of boxing right now.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people repost that same clip that Ellie Setback posted. And that I keep replaying that clip in my head. He said the LeBron James of boxing, 16 years old, spawned the best. So it's really, what did they say, with high expectations, with high quality actions, high expectations. Well, high things are expected.
Does that put a lot of pressure on you? Just to hear something like that?
Not really, because you got to think, as a fighter, it's always pressure on you. But at the end of the day, you got to go out there and execute. So, yeah, I just take it one step at a time and say, at the end of the day, I got to go out there and fight.
Because just think of that now, all of the faces and the names that are coming upon you right now that really know you in the sport of boxing, and you haven't even had your first pro debut fight yet. So that's why I asked, is it a lot of pressure on you? Because you were still in high school, graduating early, turning pro like LeBron did when he came out of high school, went straight to the professionals. You're going to be going straight to the pros, no headgear, a lot of expectations on you, many talks of the money team. So it gotta be weighing on you a little bit.
Just a little bit, but I stay calm. I keep it cool because at the end of the day, it's me and another man across the ring from me, and I still got to go out there and fight the way I've been fighting.
So what is your daily routine like besides school?
Well, can't really say besides school because right now 5 out of 7 days of the week is about school. But in the morning I wake up, let the dog out, give me a little something to eat, go to school, of course. Then as soon as I come home from school, on the way home from school, do my homework, get home, finish a little bit of my homework, go to the gym. By the time I get home, it's about 6 o'clock, 6:30. Go to the gym, work out until about 9:30 at night, get home, take a shower, finish my homework, eat, go to bed, do it again at 6 in the morning the next day. So I got a full schedule the whole day, so it's not really much time for playing.
So what's up next for you, man? We know that, you're going to be graduating soon. We hear the talks. I know you can't really say too much about it. But how is it just to maintain and stay focused during this time right now because of anticipation of you turning pro?
Luckily, I have my mom, my dad, stepmom, and stepdad. So I have 4 heads, making sure they always tell me stay focused. Don't get sidetracked. Or make sure you on top of everything, school-wise and as a fighter. So that always helps me a lot.
Because your brother's into music, man. Has he talked about maybe doing a intro for you, man?
We talked a lot about that. We're not gonna spill the beans on any songs we've been talking about or any artists we've been talking to. But yes, it's definitely in the works.
Now, with that being said, man, a lot of the athletes been, getting designs on the shoes. I seen how both Malik's get different designs. Is that something you plan on doing also as well?
I've thought about it, but I'm not going to really say too much about what the pro debut outfit is going to be like until we get closer to May.
I hear that, man. I really appreciate your time today on Knowing the Ropes, man, and showing off your different accolades and awards and gifts that you receive from different boxers in the community.
Definitely.
All right.